Quilters Newsletter TV, the Quilters community, is brought to you by Handy Quilter, designed by a quilter for quilters. Robert Kaufman Fabrics, quality fabrics for quilting. Sulky, express yourself with Sulky and create with confidence. And The Warm Company, inspiring products for creative people.
Welcome to Quilters Newsletter TV. I am here at the International Quilt Market in Kansas City, and I am here with Darlene Zimmerman, who has been in the quilting industry for 20 years, and also with Colleen Mullen, who is on the board for the Salt Lake Modern Quilt Guild. The Quilt Guild is hosting a celebration of Darlene's 20 years, and I'm going to let them take it away and explain the prizes and how everything works.
We met Darlene last year at Spring Quilt Market in Salt Lake City, and we were fascinated as modern quilters with her tools and how they translated so easily into modern aesthetics. So we spent a long time talking to her about her different rulers, and then found out that this is her 20th anniversary of her rulers in the quilting industry.
Yes, and when I was showing them the tools, I showed them how easily you could create whatever size project, use whatever fabric you like, whether you use my 1930s fabric or other prints or solids, you can do whatever you like. So I showed them an example of a double wedding ring quilt in my 30s pastels, but also in gradated solids, and they love the transformation that could happen. So that's how the whole challenge was born.
Yes, so we contacted Simplicity and their Easy Quilting department, and we arranged to have the Easy Dresden ruler sent to us, and
that's an 18-degree wedge.
Yes, just an 18-degree wedge that we didn't have to do the math for because Darlene has done the math for us. That's the most exciting part.
And with it, you can create either fans, Dresden plates, tumblers, or wherever your imagination takes you.
Exactly. You're not limited to the traditional Dresden plate with this ruler. So we got some sponsors and decided to host a little challenge on our blog. Robert Kaufman has sponsored us. We have Singer Sewing Machines sponsoring, and Easy Quilting rulers. In fact, the grand prize winner will win a quilt made by Darlene herself. I want to win. So all of the information is on our blog at slmqg.com, and you can start submitting projects September 1st through 6th, and Darlene and a panel of amazing judges will choose some winners.
Judging.
There will also be random prizes, so if your quilt isn't chosen as one of the winners, just by making a quilt you have a chance to win some amazing prizes.
Exactly, and there are 3 categories, the mini and also
Innovative.
Innovative.
So using these traditional tools in a new, unique way to fit your own aesthetic. Make your Dresden projects with this shape. Link them up, different ideas to use the ruler.
And the projects are due then by September 1st. Judging will take place shortly after, and we'll be displaying the winning quilts at Fall Quilt Market in Houston.
That's right. So all of the information is on the blog at slmqg.com.
Welcome to Quilters Newsletter TV. We are here at the International Quilt Market in Kansas City. Today I am here with Kyle Sanchez, who is the Director of Marketing for Kaufman Fabrics, and also with Elizabeth Hartman, who is the designer and author with C&T Books. What we want to tell you about today is the new book from Stash Books, an imprint of C&T, and they had an inclination of that solids were becoming much more popular. They decided that that was something they wanted to collaborate with Kaufman about. And so I would like to have Kyle and Elizabeth talk about that collaboration and how the book came to be.
Right, so C&T Publishing thought it was a natural fit to do a whole book on solid quilts, and so their first inclination was to go with Kona Cotton Solids, and so they approached Robert Kaufman, and together we collaborated to come up with a list of 16 very impressive names to contribute to the book, one of which is with me today. It's Elizabeth Hartman. She's the author of The Practical Guide to Patchwork, and her new book is Modern Patchwork. So she contributed the quilt behind us, and I'd love to hear your experience working with solids and how you chose to go about with your quilt.
Sure. Well, as a modern quilter, I love using solids. I use solids in all of my work. It's kind of unusual for me to do a quilt with all solids, but this was just a really fantastic experience and a quilt that I love in the end. I used a variety of the Kona Solids in sort of these sunset colors with the mahogany and then with the snow. And that's something that I do a lot, is combining bright colors with a neutral color. I work with the Kona Solids all the time. I have one of these color cards at home. It's sort of my constant companion, and this is actually a really shiny one from Robert Kaufman's booth, but mine at home is all ripped and dirty and everything because I use it all the time. But yeah, like Kyle was saying, the Kona Solids are big in quilting right now, and I just love working with them, as did the 15 other designers in We Love Color.
That's right, and we have 243 colors in Kona Cotton right now. We just added 28 new colors, so we have the broadest range of quilting cotton solids on the market. So I think the book represents 114 or something of those colors, and the projects are just stunning and show an array of the modern aesthetic, and I think you'll really like it.
Quilters Newsletter TV, the Quilters Community, is brought to you by Handy Quilter, designed by a quilter for quilters. Robert Kaufman Fabrics, quality fabrics for quilting. Sulky, express yourself with Sulky and create with confidence. And The Warm Company, inspiring products for creative people.